All the praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Arakakodash, double honors to the true apostles of the great millstone who rule well and teach well. Salute to you brothers as well who are pushing the word like you're supposed to. So this was a little bit disturbing here, man. This guy, he seemed to be just doing like a door-to-door sales job, and these people went absolutely incredibly crazy on him. We know there's always some type of backstory. I almost wish I seen the filler of the details leading up to this. I would like to have seen that, so it probably would have been better had he had these glasses on that record. But nonetheless, like the scripture says, like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. This is why you can't be friends with the devil, okay, aka the so-called white man. All right, he may put on a front or whatever in front of so-called black people, which is really the tribe of Judah, the American black man. Sorry, it's Salaki brothers. Somebody had called me and it cut off my video. But yeah, the so-called black man is really the tribe of Judah, but bear in mind, not all, because there's tares. Okay, there's tares out there. And we call them chocolate-covered Edomites, okay? Or they could be a chocolate-covered Moabite, as well. It's because, if there's Israelites that are scattered abroad, then the inverse has to be true as well, okay? There's Israelites that look like the other nations, and there's the other nations that look like Israelites as well, man, because of the fact that we were scattered among those people. Okay, for instance, I'll give a quick example. Scott Storch, Israelite, okay, foreigner. Okay, and then and I think that dude Jesse something, I forgot his name. I think he's a goddamn Edomite. That's what I think. I think he's a so-called white man, And his name is Jesse something. I forgot what his name is. I think he's a white man. I could be wrong, but like I said, anyways. So I just want to play this clip, man. I wish it wasn't playing the music. It's probably gonna be a copyright thing. I'm just going to play it real quick because they call him the N-word and they went in on his ass. But this is not going to be like this for long, my brothers. Trust me. It's not going to be like this for long, okay? Things are going to turn around.
Fuck you. That's right. Record me.
Cool, take your black ass out of here, motherfucker. Take your black ass out of here because you fucked up. Don't call concussion my door, motherfucker. Fuck you and your phone. Get your fucking ass beat, motherfucker.
Get off my property.
Get the fuck out of here. Record that shit. Come back again, I'll fucking hang your ass.
You heard that? Yo, he said he was going to hang his ass. So this is disturbing video, man. And then he about to cuss him out even further. Now imagine these stupid ass people talking about, and they let these types of people who look like them ultimately in their churches, and again, it's not the look, so to speak. So let me dial that back and say it like this. They let people like this guy with that spirit, the same spirit in their church. In their churches, man. Which really the church is the body of believers. Okay? From the Greek word ecclesia, called out ones. And these so-called white people, they don't believe in the scriptures, man. Look at this.
But you wasn't there. Good. I hope you show your employer. Show your employer, because this is what your employees do.
You dumb fucking nigger. There's no solution. Get your black ass the fuck out of here.
And really, he's on the public sidewalk. So really, I mean, he could have got it in if he wanted to. Because I think that appears to be Florida, or I'm not sure where, but he could have held it down right there if he was on the public sidewalk. But he did the right thing. Always try to disengage from folly, as upsetting as it is. You know what I'm saying? But this is why the scriptures say, man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. Okay? And their rulership is the reason why that this guy feels emboldened to be able to do that to this so-called black man. And he's just working. He's doing the door-to-door job. That's a tough job, And this dude right here just wasn't having it. He thought that was trespassing or whatever he thought, Which if somebody tell you to leave, then it would be considered trespassing. And you also have to have signs that say no trespassing, but you also have to be trespassed. Because the Jehovah Wicked Witnesses, they'll knock on your door no matter what. You have to physically tell them not to come back you know, or door-to-door people too. They'll knock on your door, ask you about stuff, and you have to tell them, hey, this is private property. I don't want you on my property. You have to leave. Then you could be trespassed. You have to be warned and told not to come back. Nonetheless, I'm going to play the rest of this and get into the scriptures real quick.
Even apologizing, I tried compromising and went kamikaze. I found my mama's pistol where she always had.
They're still going. They're still going. He already left, and they're still going.
I cried, put it to my head and thought about it. Nobody.
And this guy didn't do anything wrong. He just looks like the element of, see, this is why it's like, yo, 2/3 of our people gotta go. And ultimately, we gotta have brand new bodies. This whole place need to be revamped. America needs to be destroyed. That's number one. But ultimately, the whole dynamic of what's going on needs to change. And the Lord is gonna make everything brand new, okay? He's gonna give a makeover to this earth when the Edomites are gonna be in slavery, man. All right? They're gonna be getting the crumbs, okay, off the master's table. They're not going to be the master no more.
Was home to stop me, so
Oh, he's recording us. That's right, record me.
Cool, take your black ass out of here.
So that recording made him even more angry. And these people must either be retired where they don't really care because they don't have a job like that, you know, they could get in trouble for what they're saying because they said some crazy stuff. And listen, they probably going to have people come to their lawn and this dude probably going to get rich from this because I think somebody was talking about on the comment board that they're going to get a GoFundMe for the guy, you know, so he don't got to do door-to-door sales no more. But nonetheless, let's go into the scriptures. Well, I didn't have this planned, but, you know, Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Okay? Let's get verse 8 as well. And again, this is definitely oppression. This is oppression, even witnessing that we can't do nothing about that. Okay? There's nothing that we can do about that. Because we're living on, really, this is stolen land, but we still have to endure this hardship, okay? Verse 8, say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the guy, like I said, he could have turned around and duffed him right in his chin. He could have just did this, you know, a 1-2-3 combo on him and a quick melee punch on him and knocked him out. But that definitely would have just fit the narrative. And he knew that. So he exercised self-restraint. And I believe he had a kid in his, he got a child in his bio, you know, and for his profile picture. And it seems to be his account because there's 900,000 views. And that's all it takes to go viral. You know, stuff like this is going to get shared a bunch of times. 93,000 shares, which it should. You know, this is something that you should share just to show how crazy this is. But yeah, this is part of the oppression of the so-called white man. He's an Edomite devil. Let me see my brother Jacob. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, here we go. Yep. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau which is the so-called white man is Esau, by the way, if you didn't know. When I'm saying the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Esau is he's basically the devil here on the earth, okay? He's the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, as you just saw on display. So Genesis 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, and that's spiritual. It's a spiritual hatred. That's why I say, like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. The hatred that Esau has for Jacob because of the superiority and that blessing, this picture kind of tells 1,000 words, if you, as they say. A picture's worth 1,000 words. You can take a look at them. You know, that's what they're really mad about. They're not really mad. They would never do that to a nice young white college kid, a so-called white college kid with glasses on, looking nice, and they would never approach him with that type of demeanor. Which I'm almost surprised, because this dude don't look like no weak ass black dude. So-called black man. He looked like a tough ass dude. Like he'll, if he wanted to, he could turn around and just beat the shit out of this guy. But again, he's on the job. He's just trying to make a living, an honest living, so it appears, and that's that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Let me read the scripture.
He's recording us. That's right, record me.
Record that shit. Come back again, I'll fucking hang you. Go crush him.
You see that? You see that anger? Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. You see what I'm saying? You see that? Look at that face. Dude look like he's storming town to the ring, to WWE, man. To the old school WWF days, man. And he ain't got no muscle mass. He probably can't fight. He just probably used to know what's going on, but he's just look like he just not with it no more. Dude like that, nice little body shot, drop him straight to the ground, man. But anyway, this is what happens, in this modern day society, man. Because this is the way it's supposed to be. However, the deliverance is going to be strong. That's why the scripture says, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay? So the Lord is going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. And Lord willing, we're of that number. We don't got to deal with shit like this anymore. That passive aggressive shit. I was walking with the brother Kassad down in this neighborhood or whatever. And we were just walking, man. Just going on a walk to exercise. And I purposely wait till it's dark out so these fucking crackers, slack you, man. So these fucking, I'm gonna just say it, man. These fucking crackers, don't see me, man. And seriously, because I don't want to wave to them. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to look at them. I'd rather go on a night walk, just do my thing, put my hood on and just walk. And even that is a little bit shady, because you don't know if they think, oh, you're trying to rob something because you got a hoodie on and you're walking in a neighborhood, and you're not their color. So they'll come after your ass. But yeah, man, this is an example of it. As iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. These so-called white people will never, that's why that Martin Luther King bullshit, I have a dream, that was all garbage. All right, you're not going to see, the black children with the white children playing together. That Memphis church shit, that's not going to happen, okay? That could never happen, and this is why. All right? Scriptures say what it say, man. You're not going to get away from that. Because Jacob is the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's what that ultimately represents. Okay, that's why it references Jacob later on in the scriptures, long after Jacob is already dead, because it really is representative of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which he's the progenitor of. Okay? And then Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white man, the devil. Okay? He's an adversary, he's a liar, he's a thief, a robber, a destroyer. The thief comes, what? To steal, kill, and destroy. Did he not do that with all the lands? He named them all after himself. Right? Does it not say that in the scriptures? America Vespucci. Columbia, Christopher Columbus, right? You got Asia from General Asiaticus, Roman general. Okay? Africa, Leo Scipios Africanus. So on and so forth. Okay? these generals conquered these lands. That's why even you know what? Even Africans don't even call themselves African. They call themselves from the respective country from they're from, man. Like Bantu, Cameroon, you know. I'm Nigerian. They don't say I'm African. They say I'm Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria. You know. So yeah, let's go to this scripture one more time and then wrap it up. This is a quick one. Just a little quick hit. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And he said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So yeah, that's not gonna stop. And he did slay his brother Jacob. Let me tell you something. The so-called black man, Hispanic and Native American and Latino, okay, you got slaughtered. Especially down in Puerto Rico. My gosh. They kill almost all of your asses. Okay? Almost down to the last man. All right, but they took those women though. Trust me. And you know what they did with that. All right. Let's just play this rest of this, man, and close it up.
Motherfucker, fuck you and your phone. Get your fucking ass beat, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Record that shit. Come back again.
So he's off the property. He's on the public easement. The sidewalk is public. All right. And like I said, you know, me and the brother Kassad was walking, and we just said, "Hey, what's up?" to a guy. And he saw us, and we were within a few feet of him, and he was walking down his driveway with some worker he was talking to, and he didn't say nothing. He looked, and there was nobody there either. He didn't say nothing to us, man. And he looked right at us, acknowledged us, but didn't say nothing, man. And that's that hatred.
Fucking hang your ass.
He said, "I'll hang your ass." That's crazy.
Good. I hope you show your employer. Show your employers, because this is what your employees do.
You dumb fucking nigger. It says no soliciting. Get your black ass the fuck out of here.
He said it says no soliciting. So that's why they went off on him. So that's pretty much the backstory, I guess. And even if it does say no soliciting, you don't need to come out like that. You see, that rage is of a fool. You see? That rage is of a damn fool. He ain't need to do all that. He could have just been like, "Hey, excuse me, there's a sign that says no soliciting, brother." All right? So we don't take these types of engagements. You know, no thank you. Okay? Have a great day. That's all he had to say. All of this emotional outburst was not needed. But again, the reason why is because the color of this dude's skin. Because like I said, man, if this was a so-called white man that knocked on his door, he would have politely told him, "Hey, look, man, brother, we're not buying nothing, you know, no soliciting, all right? Yeah, no, we're good." But nah, this is how we got treated.
Come back again.
Even apologizing, I tried compromising and went kamikaze. I found my mama's pistol where she.
Look at, they're still walking after him. Yo, that's real crazy right there. That's intimidation, you know? So yeah, he gonna get some type of compensation for it. No, most likely from the public. The public ain't gonna stand for shit like that. You know, predominantly. But anyways, man, but that's all I got for now. Shalom, my brothers.